Now to Osun State, where low turnout of voters was recorded in all parts of Osun State during Saturday's House of Assembly election. And Rafiu Hammed reports that violence was also recorded in some polling units.
The election witnessed early arrival of electoral officers and materials in almost all the polling units visited. Security operatives also prevent unauthorized movements. A number of vehicles were impounded as only those with voters' card were allowed to trek to their polling units to cast their ballots. The state governor, Ademola Adeleke, cast his ballot at Ward 2 Unit 5 in the North local government.
So as you can see, I've already voted for my choice. And so far so good. It's been very peaceful. They should not be afraid with anybody. They should come out and perform their civic duty. It is their right.
Also in Ede, the Nigerian ambassador to Mexico, Adejari Bello, exercised his franchise at his polling unit located at Arain Compound. The turnout here is impressive.
Security people are making sure that there is orderliness and people are complying. So I hope and pray that it goes on in other units all over Nigeria this way.
In Ragbiji, former Governor Adeboye Gaitola cast his ballot at Ward 1 Unit 10 alongside his wife, Kafayat Oyetola. He is not happy with the violence that characterized the polls in some local governments.
I must commend the security agencies for rising up to the occasion, but it's not enough. If you don't guarantee security, people will not come out to vote. So we're not likely to have the kind of turnout that we had some 2 weeks ago.
Turnout of voters seemed to be relatively low in most of the places visited across Osun State. This is, however, attributed to voter intimidation and harassment by some suspected political thugs.
In some areas, the election is still going well, but as usual, we have problems in some areas. At Akomonsa East is still the same at Akomonsa East. The same thing they did that time, that they chased out a lot of innocent people. They deprived them of their voting right. It's still the same thing that is happening.
Some cases of disruption of voting process as well as intimidation of voters were recorded. But this was immediately put under control.
There were disruption, but what we are doing in collaboration with security agency is to ensure that we do not have a large-scale disruption that will make it difficult for us to have our returns. If you go around and you see the comportment of voters, you discover that this election was properly organized, arranged, and not just the INEC alone, the voters also organized themselves.
As at the time of filing this report, sorting and counting of votes have commenced in many polling units. Rafiu Hammed, TVC News.